All right, welcome. Today we're going to unlock a really powerful strategy for giving your child a massive financial head start in life. And you know what? It's way simpler than you might think, and honestly, it's one of the most impactful gifts you could ever give.
I mean, think about it. Forget the latest toy or gadget. We're talking about the gift of future financial security. The ability for them to navigate life's ups and downs with confidence, to chase their dreams without being held back by money worries. It's really about building a foundation for a comfortable life.
Now look, this isn't some kind of get-rich-quick scheme. Not at all. It's a proven, powerful method for building long-term wealth that literally anyone can use, even if you've never invested a single dollar in your life. In fact, this approach is so effective it consistently beats the vast majority of financial experts.
Okay, so let's dive into this. The biggest things that hold most people back are just fear and confusion, right? They think the stock market is this big, complicated casino, but we're going to cut right through all that noise.
First things first, we've got to make a really crucial distinction here. We are talking about being an investor, not a trader. Investing, that's a long-term, patient game. It's a proven way to build wealth. Trading, that's a short-term, super risky game that's really best left to the professionals. So our focus today, it's all on that proven path, investing.
So, what is this powerful tool? What's the secret that lets everyday people, like you and me, outperform the highly paid experts on Wall Street? Well, it's something that's been hiding in plain sight this whole time. Take a look at this number, 90%. That's roughly the percentage of professional money managers who fail, that's right, fail, to beat the performance of the S&P 500 index each year. They try to outsmart the market, and guess what? The vast majority just can't do it. So we're not going to try to outsmart it. We're just going to join it.
And here it is, the secret weapon, the S&P 500 Index Fund. Just think of it like a giant shopping basket that holds a tiny piece of the 500 largest and most successful companies in the US. We're talking Apple, Disney, Amazon, the whole shebang. So instead of trying to pick the winning stocks, you just own a little piece of them all. You match the market's performance, which, as we just saw, beats almost everybody else.
And hey, look, you don't just have to take my word for it. The legendary investor Warren Buffett has been talking about this exact strategy for decades. He advises that for almost everyone, a low-cost S&P 500 index fund is the single best investment you can own.
Okay, that's the theory. Sounds pretty good, right? But let's get real. Let's turn this idea into something you can actually do. You're going to see just how ridiculously simple this is to put into practice.
I'm not kidding. It really is this straightforward. First, you open a brokerage account, which today is as easy as opening a new bank account online. Second, you buy an S&P 500 index fund. And third, and this is the most important part, you set it and forget it. You automate your monthly investments, even if you're just starting with a small amount. And that third step, this is where it gets really smart. It uses this powerful idea called dollar cost averaging. By investing the same amount of money every single month, you automatically buy more shares when the market is down and prices are cheap, and you buy fewer shares when the market is up and prices are high. It turns market volatility from something to be scared of into a fantastic buying opportunity.
Now, once you've set all this up and it's running in the background, what's really going on? Well, there are these two quiet, almost magical forces that go to work to grow your money, and they grow it exponentially over time.
The first one is dividends. Those are just small, regular cash payments you get from the companies in the fund. You just reinvest those to buy even more shares. And the second is the real magic, compounding. Even Albert Einstein was blown away by it. He famously called it the eighth wonder of the world.
So, what is compounding? It's basically your earnings starting to generate their own earnings. It's your money making money. And the effect over a long time is, well, it's just stunning. Check this out. A consistent $200 a month at a pretty conservative 7% return, it can grow into a small fortune over a child's lifetime. And just look at that incredible jump between year 30 and year 50. Wow. That right there is the power of time and compounding in action.
So here's the crucial point. You have the strategy, you have the tools, you understand the magic happening behind the scenes. But none of it, absolutely none of it, will work unless you follow one single non-negotiable rule.
That's it. That's the whole game. You don't sell. I'm telling you, the market is going to have scary downturns. The news headlines will be screaming about crashes. Your job is to just ignore all that noise, trust the process, and keep investing your monthly amount no matter what. History has shown us time and time again that the market always recovers and goes on to new highs. You've got to remember this. Hitting that sell button during a downturn is the single biggest mistake you can possibly make. All it does is turn a temporary paper loss into a permanent real loss, and it guarantees you'll miss the recovery that always follows. Your patience is your superpower. Time in the market is so much more important than trying to time the market.
So when we put it all together, what have we learned? We've covered the why, the what, and the how. And we've seen that the most powerful gift isn't some secret stock tip or a complicated financial product. It's just a simple, repeatable strategy.
The greatest gift is teaching them to harness the incredible power of time and consistency. It's starting them on a simple path that lets that quiet magic of compounding build them a secure financial future. And that's a gift you can start giving today. Thanks for joining this explainer.